guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is Bianca, and welcome to the Bianca Rochelle Lifestyle Show or channel or whatever. So guys, today I'm going to be talking to you all about my experience on the fourth quarter of nursing school. My program has 8th quarter, and I just completed the 5th quarter of nursing school, and I wanted to share that with you guys. The class that I just finished was OB and PEDS, aka Mom and Baby theory portion, which is the class. In my school, we have a theory portion, we have a lab portion, and we also have a clinical portion. So I'll start with the theory portion. So for theory portion, it was divided. The first 2 tests were on mom, and then the last two tests were on pediatrics. So the first 2 tests I did really well on. I actually didn't really do much studying. Also, I just attended the lectures. I attended the lectures. I listened to, I've read study guides that were passed down from previous students, and I've also went to tutoring sessions that the professor had, and I did really well on the first 2 exams. Third exam, that's when we that's when we shifted over to PEDS. I didn't study that much, so I didn't do well on that 3rd exam, but then on the 4th exam, I did really well on. And like that. The theory portion, it was long, and I'm not even gonna lie, guys, it was very boring. It just felt like it just kept going on and on and on and on. I had a professor who was a midwife, and she really loved midwifery, and so she went in on everything. And so, like, you know how some professors let you leave early? This one didn't. Like, we were in class from like 1:30 to 4:45. She, professors let you leave at 4 or at 4:15. Child, she let us leave at 4:45 always. Sometimes 4:46 while we playing. But I mean, she was a sweet lady. I learned a lot, and whatever. So fast forward to the PEDS portion. The PEDS portion was, kind of like the adults, but like smaller. So, your diabetes, your asthmas, your things like that. And so we did that. And then for the lab portion, we did a lot of assessments, medication administration. As you guys know, when you're giving medications to the pediatric population, the dosage calculation is totally different versus when you're giving meds to an adult population, because for the pediatric population, dosage is by weight, which is kilogram, and there's a safe dose range that we must stay in order for it to be safe and therapeutic. So I ended up having to do that test 3 times. Of course, I passed on the 3rd time with 100, but the first 2 times I made silly mistakes because I wasn't there. I didn't get to class on time when they were doing the doses teaching, and then it was just a mess. But of course, I vlogged about it. I'll put the video, guys, go check the video out. I vlogged about it, but I passed it, and it was great. Now, my favorite was the clinical portion. Now, the clinical portion was awesome because I feel like whenever you go to clinical, that's when you really get to bring everything together. And so we had a clinical at a pediatric facility place, and we also had clinical. I had my mom baby clinical at the hospital where we were on the labor and delivery unit. Now, labor and delivery is a very popular specialty, and it's really hard to get into. Usually, like, the nurses that are on that unit, they kind of stay there until they retire. They don't tend to like move, so like room for accepting new nurses is kind of tough, but whatever. I'm not interested in labor and delivery, but after that experience, I'm not gonna lie, it's not something that I would completely write off, but it's not something that I have a burning desire for, is to be a labor and delivery nurse. But you guys, I saw a birth, and it was amazing. I saw a live C-section. I was in the operating room, and then I saw a birth, and I was in the room literally holding up the mama's foot. We're like, come on, push. It was beautiful. It was scary, but it was awesome. I really enjoyed myself at clinical. It was an overall a really great experience. Like I said, that kind of like made me like labor and delivery, because it was like, you know, everything went well, and so it was like, oh my God, there's a new baby, just birthed life. And you guys know I'm a Christian, so also connecting those dots, and I was just like, oh my God, this is just so wonderful, seeing God's creation come out unharmed, and it was just so beautiful. I touched placentas. I looked at uteruses out. Because when the doctor was performing the C-section, I was in there and I saw that whole uterus come out, like, and I saw the intestines. I saw it all, and I was just like, oh, I definitely want a vaginal birth when I have children. And also, this class also made me realize that I really do want to be a mom. And so yeah, it kind of like lit up that maternal instinct in me, especially when we were caring for the sick kids. It was so weird because like I was just like, oh my God, you know, I don't know. It was just a really awesome experience, and I really enjoyed it. So my tips for if you're going to mom baby is just have an open mind and don't be afraid to speak up. At first, people at my clinical, the people there were kind of mean, so I spoke to my clinical lady at the school, and I kind of was just like, yeah, they're kind of mean. I'm not really learning much, and I don't know what happened, but they received us so well, and I was so happy. So don't be afraid to speak up. Get involved with the nurses and just kind of like make the experience the best that you can. I'm actually going into my 6th quarter. I'm going into mental health nursing. Classes start January, and I'm super excited because that means I'm almost close to the finish line, and it's so surreal. I thank God. I wouldn't have been able to get this far without God. There's no doubt about it. And I'm so proud that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I'm just so thankful. So you guys, I'm going into mental health nursing, and I'm super stoked because I also do like mental health nursing. I like the aspect of it. Like I said in an earlier video, I used to want to be a psychologist, psychiatrist, work in a crazy hospital and all this stuff. So I plan to get the most experience from this one as well, because we have clinicals every week for this particular class, 12-hour clinicals, and they don't let us leave early. So let me just say that. So, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel. You guys, I am officially in the 100s, and I'm so soup. Share this video with your friends and family. Anyone that you know that is interested in going into nursing school or scared of the mom baby or want to see labor and delivery, whatever, share this video with them. And how about let's shout out to this new camera quality though. Like, your girl got a new phone. Merry Christmas to me. And I'm going to be pumping out some videos right now. I'm using my sister's ring light, and I will have to cop one because the way I'm looking in this light, it's looking amazing. So anyway, guys, I look forward to talking with you guys soon. Thank you so much for tuning in this channel. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.